Hello. In today's program, I'm going to talk about robots and their impact on our lives. Is it all beneficial, or are there some disadvantages too? Some of the advantages of using robots are obvious. In the workplace, they can take over many boring, repetitive factory jobs that humans used to do. An advantage that results from this is that people are free to do more interesting, creative work. That seems a very positive thing to most of us, doesn't it? It could improve the lives of many people. On top of this, robots are more efficient than human beings because they don't need breaks or holidays. They never get bored or ill. They don't complain or get hungry or tired, and they don't need to be paid. And it isn't only in factories that robots can be useful. A robot could also help someone who is recovering from an illness to do exercises or bring meals to a patient in hospital. They can do lots to help elderly or sick people to cope with their daily lives. Another advantage is that robots can do dangerous or dirty jobs for us. We can send them into space or down to the bottom of the ocean, which allows us to explore these places without risking human lives. We can expose robots to dangerous chemicals or extremes of heat or cold, which would be risky for humans. But is it all good news? Do robots also have some disadvantages for us? Well, many people think so. One obvious disadvantage is that if they do our jobs for us, many of us will be unemployed. That's quite a worrying thought for a lot of people. Also, robots are expensive to develop and maintain. They don't have to be paid, but they still cost a lot. Finally, would you really like to be looked after in hospital by a robot nurse? Robots don't have the emotions or feelings of human beings, so they can't interact with us in the way another person can. Many people would say that the relationship between a patient and a nurse can be an important part of recovering from an illness. We can never get the warmth and support we get from another person from a robot. A robot cannot love or care for us. In conclusion, I would say that robots can help us in many ways, but there are also many things that only humans can do. Question 1. Can you tell me in 1 or 2 sentences what the speaker was talking about? Question 2. Now tell me about the advantages and the disadvantages of robots.